Water sounds good right now.
For the 2009 West Coast Conference Tournament champion Gonzaga Bulldogs, we have head coach Kelly Graves, student athletes Janelle Beckering, Vivian Friesen, and Courtney Vandersloot. First, Coach, if you could, comments about your win today.
Well, first of all, I do want to congratulate San Diego, Coach Fisher and her group. I mean, they had a great tournament run last year and this year. To have to play 4 games in 4 days is, you know, that's extraordinary. And they really played hard. They played well. And, you know, again, I congratulate them on a great year. I'm really proud of this group. We were challenged today. The second half, obviously got off to a little slow start. They almost like punched us in the nose, and we didn't punch back. But you know, we did make the plays down the stretch, and I attribute it to this new format. I thought we had fresher legs at the end of the game. You know, to only have to play 2 games in 2 days is, I think, a lot different than having to play 4. And so I thought down the stretch we were able to make those critical plays when they really counted.
Questions for the student athletes? Janelle Beckering, who was in all tournament selection, Vivian Friesen, and tournament MVP, Courtney Vandersloot. Jim?
Just talk about winning it, and then your contribution to a couple of key 3-pointers.
It was a pretty sweet win today. Since last year we lost to them in the final, so we're kind of rooting for to meet them in the final again and beat them. So it was exciting. And today, I don't know, I just really wanted to go out there and like give it my all and just play as hard as I can, and we did that today, and I think that's why we played harder than the other team. So.
Oh, there's a microphone.
Courtney, can you talk specifically about Janelle's contributions and also
Both of their performances were huge for us today. You know, they have the ability to score, but sometimes, you know, our game plan is to get it downside or in low because we got, you know, such a good post play. But those two can definitely be a scoring threat for us, and they were today, and it was huge for us, and that helped us get the win.
Hank?
I think we did. You know, it wasn't necessarily that we lost to San Diego, it was just in general that we lost in this, and we know how it feels to be on the other side of this. And, you know, we did use that in motivation. We thought we had something to come in here and prove, and so we wanted to just do whatever we had to do to get that win.
Yeah, it got a little physical, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, we had a really tough game against LMU. They kind of wore on us a little bit, but we came out here expecting it to be a physical game. We expected it to be a dogfight. You know, we didn't expect San Diego to just hand us the game. And it was really physical, but it was a fun game, and it was worth it. All the bumps and bruises.
But
Coach referred to the start of the second half when they came out with the lead on it. Did it feel like they were slipping away at all at that point? What was the mindset?
I think for me, and I know a lot of my team, we were real confident in what we came here to do. We set a goal, and we wanted to reach for it, and we really strived towards it. And I don't think we were ever in doubt. I think we might have got on our heels a little bit, and we might have executed a little less than we wanted to. But we knew that once they took the lead, that they're not going to give this to us, and we need to fight harder, and we need to do exactly what we know we need to do. But I don't think we were ever in doubt of winning the game. Oh, she's an excellent player. She has a pull-up jumper that's pretty hard to stop, and basically you just have to keep her in front of you and just get a hand up and hope she misses. But I think we did a good job of boxing her out and helping if we got beat. So she played a good game, though, today. She fought hard.
any further questions for the student athletes? Bud?
Could you all just talk just briefly about just what it feels like to be in the big tournament?
I know for me, I've never been at this point. You know, they got it their freshman year, and I was expecting to come in here, and you know, if we won, I was going to be excited. But it's actually a whole different level. You know, it's like we worked so hard for this, and we came in here and we did what we had to do, and to accomplish something like this, it really does. It's so exciting. It means a lot.
Well, like she said, I've been here before. My freshman year with that team with Stephanie Hawk. You know, it was a really good feeling then. But, you know, now I play a different role on this team. And I think right now it's probably the highest feeling I've felt. It's just an amazing feeling to know that you have a chance to go to that big dance and, you know, do some damage in the tourney. And we're really looking forward to it.
Anything further for the student athletes? Student athletes are excused. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Steve.
Questions for Coach Graves?
Yeah. Feel good. Feel vindicated in kind of a, you know, sort of a way. I don't know as coaches if we can really enjoy it as much as the student athletes do. But, you know, this team, I think Courtney was the one that said it. I think the game last year, you know, this loss that we had last year is what really drove us this season. Our players worked hard in the off season. We set a goal this year. It wasn't going to happen. We wanted to win the regular season championship. We did. We wanted to win the tournament championship, and we did. And I think they kept their eyes on the prize the whole time. It was ironic that it ended up being San Diego again. It was terrific. You know, I've said all along that when we can get a third score, we become pretty tough to beat. And, you know, we've always lived on Bowman and Vandersloot, but when we can get that third score, and tonight we got a third and a fourth. You know, Kelly Bowen, those shots that she made late were incredible. Sometimes freshmen don't know much about the pressure, and she just let them fly. But I thought Janelle was terrific on the boards as well. I don't know how many boards. What's she into? Double-figure boards. Yeah, just a big game, and you know, and she has to guard Kiva Herman. So you know, she doesn't get a possession off. She has to play defense against their best player, and then obviously we need her at the offensive end. I'm sorry? I don't think very many people did. I give her a lot of credit. She is she just did a great job in improving, and she just flourished as a college player. Yeah, she flew under the radar. We knew who she was. They came to team camp. That's how smart I am. Yeah. Oh yeah, her high school team came up, and you know. But I congratulate her on a great tournament, a great career. Yes, sir.
Frank?
Was there any game strategy or game plan involved in the fact that they're playing their fourth game?
Yeah, and I thought we didn't do a very good job of that for the first half. We didn't put a lot of pressure on them. We only forced 4 turnovers in the first half. We kind of played the game at their pace, a pace that would allow them to, to rest, so to speak. What we wanted to do right from the get-go was to get our transition game going, to obviously defend well so that they had to, have long possessions. And we didn't necessarily do that. I think we only forced 4 turnovers in the first half, but we came out in the second half and did a lot better job of trapping, of spreading the floor defensively, putting some pressure on them, and then they turned it over a lot more. So, yeah, it took us a little while. We had the plan, but I think that's the advantage of winning the conference regular season, that round-robin play. Our kids, I think, were fresher at the end.
Go ahead.
Loved it. Loved it. The outcome was different. I may have given you a different answer. No, that's not true. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's great. It's a wonderful venue. All the staff has been terrific. I think the floor is good. I mean, both teams shot well. I talked to my team, after we shot around the first time, and they said they liked it. And obviously there was a great crowd. It was well attended. I thought that the conference did a great job of bringing in some students. It was really loud. Not that we needed it because we have half of Spokane here, and so yeah, I think all in all, so far so good. This was great, and I hope we continue.
Anything further for Coach? Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
One quick stat. Courtney Vandersloot is the first player to be both WCC Regular Season Player of the Year and WCC Tournament MVP since Jermisha Dosti of St. Mary's in 2001.